Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm in a new spot. a lot has happened in the last 2 weeks. If you're brand new here, I am loving life freely. I am a full-time reseller on places like eBay, Poshmark. We dabble a little bit in Mercari and Depop when they show up. And we are here doing something that I absolutely love doing here on this channel, which is sharing with you pieces that I went out and sourced myself. And I hadn't been outsourcing actually in a couple weeks. I haven't been around. Oh, I've been around for a couple of weeks, but we had another major family emergency, and we have been watching 3 of our grandkids. They're going to be here for a while. Everything is fine, but we have the privilege and pleasure of taking care of 3 of our grandkids for a little bit. And so we have spent the last 2 weeks just kind of picking up the pieces and taking care of things and trying to keep our stores afloat, which honestly our store did very, very well last month. So very excited about that. So I had took a little bit of a back seat to doing videos simply because I didn't have time. Between my son's stuff, he started a new job, taking care of the grandkids and getting them to where they need to be, taking care of my mom, keeping the house up, running a business. It's just been quite frankly nuts. So but we are back. I'm hoping now that I kind of have a semblance of how to run my schedule a little bit better. I'm hoping to upload at least like hauls and maybe fill in some solds here and there just so that we can kind of still be connected, say hi to each other, chit chat and all that good stuff. I will not be doing the day in life videos for a while because that does take time. And since I have my grandkids with me a lot, I'm just not going to be doing that with them around, and my focus is them. So with that all said, if you're brand new here, welcome. We love doing reselling on this channel. Some people are brand new to it. Some people just checking out my videos just to see what it's all about. I just want to say welcome to you. If you do like video content about, hauls like what we're doing tonight, guys, stay tuned for this haul. It's a good haul. I am super excited to share with you what I did pick up. And if you're returning, and let me stay on one track here. If you are returning, thank you. I cannot thank you guys enough for those of you who continually watch my videos on a regular basis. I just so appreciate y'all. And I just love sharing this journey with you guys. I really do. I've missed recording. I've missed sharing with you, missed talking to you. We have a really, really good haul today. I took my youngest grandson, who was about 3.5, with me because the others were in school. And he was fantastic. I call myself Nana because my mom is grandma. So Nana is so super proud of him. And I told him so. He's just so sweet. So anyway, he went shopping with me at a couple thrift stores before we went and picked up the other grandkids. And we had fun. So he was even helping me move the items along the rack. And if he went too fast, I said, "Okay, buddy, let's take a look at those too." And he pushed them back my way. And we take a look at him, then he'd push them back that way. He is just the funnest person to be around. I just absolutely adore him. So we just had so much fun shopping for this stuff. Of course, he really didn't understand what I was doing, but I still had fun with him. All right, so what I'm going to do, I did end up going to 2 stores. And this one store, we did actually pick up a few pieces. Now, we have enough inventory. We're doing 5 pieces a day right now just because it's been so nuts here. We're still trying to make sure we're listing, but doing 7 or even 10 a day right now, I don't think we have enough inventory to do 10 a day right now, but even doing 7 with everything that's on our plate and taking care of the grandkids to the best of our, they're our priority right now on top of my mom and Isaac. So we've cut back to doing 5 a week, and we'll probably do 5 again next week and maybe even the following week just to kind of make it simpler for ourselves, even though we still want to be listing every day, okay? I also haven't incorporated jewelry back into my situation because jewelry has been selling again for me. So I placed an order for jewelry. I've already been listing those pieces. My COG is super low on jewelry, guys, even lower than Ben's prices. So, and pieces have been selling. So I'm very, very excited about that. So between shopping at the thrift store, bins is not possible for me right now just because it takes so much time to go down there, and everything we have going on here with the grandkids, sorting out all the schedules. My husband started a new job also last week, so Isaac and my husband started a new job, so I'm here full time with everybody. So we're trying to just make our schedule work while the craziness is going on. So the bins will not be possible for me right now. So incorporating jewelry into one keeps my COG lower, and two, allows me to have great things come in that will sell without having to make sure I have enough clothing pieces for the 5 listings, even 7 listings a day once we bump up to that in another week or two. It helps kind of keep the numbers up without stressing me, stressing my husband, and still having great things selling. So with that said, the first store that I went to was the one on Cliff Avenue. It's the one that I've been going to all that time. And then the next store is the one that I went to here recently that my husband reminded me of. If you guys didn't watch the last thrift hauls in the last month or so, go back and watch those guys, because there's been a lot of information shared. A lot of great sourcing has been happening. We had a good month last month, okay? I'm not saying that to brag. So I'm very grateful. I've been thanking the Lord every morning during my morning prayers that the Lord has been so gracious to us, because our business is growing even in the midst of all the chaos that we've had going on in our house. And my husband and I are so incredibly grateful to the Lord that He's continuing to grow our business, that He's giving us wisdom and discernment to do everything that we're doing and keep this business running that He's blessed us with. So I say this humbly. We had a good month last month. We're so thankful and grateful for it. And we're looking forward to this next month as well. All right, so I got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So close to 20 pieces at this one store. Okay, so we're going to dive right in. I'm going to show you these pieces. I have one piece I'm going to save for last. It is not the best piece, but it's one of those things that when you see it in a store, well, for most of us, when we see it in a store, we're like, yes, yeah, absolutely yes. And the price, I could not believe what I got it for. So I will show you that in a moment. That's going to be like the last piece. Let's dive in and get the show on the road so I don't just keep you guys all day here, because I just keep talking to you and not getting anything done here. Okay, so as y'all know, we do a lot of fabric sourcing. And we also do style-based sourcing. Some of this is style-based sourcing, some of it is fabric. This one is fabric-based. This is 100% linen. Lamb's wool, linen. Land's End. Goodness gracious, Sandra. Land's End, size large, and this is beautiful. And it's a longer top. It's definitely like a tunic top. It's 3/4 sleeves. It does have the slits for like pulling it up on your shoulder, on your arm a little bit during the summer season. And it's a beautiful, beautiful pink for you gals. I absolutely love, love this. Paid $4.75 for this. So we most definitely picked this up. But selling more and more linen, you guys. I'm super excited about what's been selling. I'm selling old stuff and I'm selling new stuff. Very, very exciting. And quite a few of our pieces that have sold in the last couple of weeks have sold within like days of being listed, which is very exciting. All right, this is Chico size 3. I picked this up because I know the animal print is becoming has been popular for a while. I am not an animal print person. It does not bode well on me. I prefer the florals and solids and things like that. I just don't feel it fits well on anyway, moving on. But I know a lot of women love animal print and it looks great on them. This one was $4.75. It is a size 3 and it has this really beautiful gold zipper in the back. This is so, so cute. And it's not super heavy. It is knit, but it's not super heavy. So this is still a super cute spring piece, summer piece. If you work indoors and they have the AC running a little bit, you can even put a cardigan over this if you're a little bit chilly. So there's that piece, okay? All right, I found this. I think some of these kind of got mixed up. That's okay. I found this and I looked it up because I know that biker gear can do well, and I've never heard of this brand before, and it definitely looked like biker shorts. This is Dealey York, and these were selling for like $20 to $30. In fact, there was an exact comp sold with this exact print. I think it was like $20 or $25. I paid, what did I pay? This was $3.75, and it was off of a 50% off rack. So I paid what? Not even $2 for it, like $1 something for it. So it does have a zipper in the back. It is padded and all that good stuff. So I'm hoping I'll put that up for like $25, see if it sells for about $20. Okay, this is O'Neill. I also got this on a 50% off rack. So it was just under $5.75. So I paid just under $3 for this. I found 2 pairs of shorts from O'Neill on the same rack for the same price. And these are just really good shorts. And I did actually look up the comps on these. These were selling for between like 15 to 20. So I'll list them for like $19.95. And since I got them for just a few bucks, we're good to go, right? Hopefully sell them for $12 to $15. Okay, let's keep it going. I try not to talk too much in my videos because I know some people don't like all the chit-chatting. They like to just like get down to business, so I'm trying to respect that. It's funny because when I'm watching videos, I'm kind of like that, but it depends on what they're talking about, right? Okay, I'm talking while I'm rearranging this to find the top here. This is a Chico's. I almost didn't get it, but I decided to because it's a very nice basic. Black does so well for basics because not everybody, especially if they're plus size, likes wearing the bolder colors. And I'm not saying this to be inconsiderate, but I've been told by some people that are heavier that they actually like wearing the darker colors even in spring and summer because they choose to hide what they're uncomfortable with. So I'm trying to say that with all grace, please. And so I'm definitely trying to make sure I pick up some of the darker colors as well as florals for bigger ladies that are comfortable with it. So I'm trying to provide for all things. This also has a really beautiful button detail on the, looks like just over a 3/4 sleeve. And this is just a really pretty open cardigan that has a longer line to it. And it's got a slit on the sides. And I paid $4.75 for this one. And again, this one is a size large petite. It's a size 1. So I'm very excited to list that one. Cardigans are definitely selling for me right now, which is fantastic. Okay. All right, Eileen Fisher, you guys. So excited that I found this. Oh my gosh, excuse me, folks. I love selling Eileen Fisher. This was a size medium, Italian fabric. And I paid $4.75 for this. One thing I love about this, I love hooded shirts. This is a hooded shirt, 100% linen. And it's a basic color, which is fabulous. You could wear this with so many things. You could dress this up, dress this down. I mean, like if you work in an office and you have a really pretty tank top that you're wearing, you could put this over like a little jacket if it's a little bit chilly in there with a nice linen piece that's good for your skin. So, or you could just wear it casually with a pair of jeans, whatever you want to do. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Let's keep moving along. Okay. Next is ModCloth. Now, I don't typically find a lot of ModCloth, and I did actually look up just general ModCloth tops on Poshmark. And they were selling for between like 20 and 30, 35 maybe. So I picked this one up for $4.75. That's typically the base price for tops at both of these St. Vincent stores. And this has a textured gold detail to this really gorgeous burgundy top. It does have the rolled sleeve to it, and then it has the cuff at the bottom. And this, again, is just such a great little piece for workwear or casually a luncheon with somebody. It does have a button detail on the back here, and it's very lightweight, super cute. I love this burgundy color. I don't know if it shows up as burgundy in the camera. It looks kind of brown from that side, but this is actually a beautiful burgundy. It's kind of not a brick red burgundy, but it's a very deep burgundy. And then that gold just really pops off of it. Looks very pretty. All right, so there's that piece. Okay, I recently sold a dress called Flying Tomato that I picked up at the thrift store. I don't know, it didn't take a few weeks to sell. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to try some more of these. This one only cost $4.75, and it is, I'm going to say it's a long tunic, because it's not a dress. Did it have pockets? Hold on. I don't think this had pockets. No, it doesn't. But guys, this colorway, it's definitely like a tunic wrap, okay? And it's got these gorgeous sleeves. So this was a size small medium, and it's 100% rayon. And I just thought that this was so pretty. Poolside, on a vacation beach, or if you're wearing a cute pair of jeans or a pair of slacks and you have a really cute top, workwear for lighter when it gets hot out. So many variations of what you could use this for. So we took a gander on that, and we're going to run with it, okay? All right. So I told you I bought some more shorts. These were on the 75% off rack up front of the store. And these were $5.75 normally, so I paid like $6. So I paid like $2 for these. And they're in good condition. I double checked to make sure there's no stains. And the brand on this is PSA Golf Tour. So I'm probably gonna put these up for like $19.99, and if I sell them for $12-15, I'm good to go with that, right? I like providing shorts, but I want to make sure that my buy-in cost for shorts is a good cost. Now, when I go to my Vincent's on Cliff Avenue, their shorts base price is $5.75 to $6.75 for their shorts. There's no way I'm paying that much for shorts. But being on a discounted rack, 50 or 75% off, if it's $5.50 or something, absolutely, I'll pick those up. And that's what those were. Okay? All right. It's just not smart paying that much for shorts when you're going to make, I just think paying that much for shorts is insane anyway, especially when you pay that much for some of the dresses and stuff. It's crazy. All right, I don't typically pick up Jaclyn Smith, but as we all know, we do based on fabric, so I'm not paying attention to the brand. This one is, I have to read it. Okay, it's 50-something percent linen and 45% rayon, and this is a double extra large, and it's this gorgeous, beautiful green color. It's in a top. It's in a beautiful blouse. This is so perfect for springtime and summer. It does have pockets on the front. It is a button down. This is just so pretty. I love this color. So I grabbed this. Again, I only paid $4.75. We'll probably put this up for between $21 and $25 and hopefully sell it for $15-18, right? Okay. All right, this is the last pair of shorts that I picked up. These were also on, sorry, every time I talk, my throat starts getting dry. O'Neill, these were also on that 50% off rack, like those other shorts. And I paid about $2 for these, $3. These are O'Neill hybrid. And I think these were even the same size. And if I recall, the other ones were the same size, and they're also O'Neill hybrid. So what I might do is actually just lot these together and sell them as a set and put them up for like maybe $34.95 or something for 2 pairs of shorts. I might do that. All right, and then the last piece that I picked up at this particular store, I kind of hemmed and hawed about this because it is a size 1, which is a large, but it's an older Chico's tag. But it is a brown sweater, beautiful brown sweater that has the this texture. I don't remember what it's called, but also it is rayon and cotton. So it's a good blend, and I think this would just be really pretty. It's heavy, but it's not heavy. I don't know how to explain that. It is a light knit, like you can see through it, but the piece is, probably around a pound, just over a pound. It's a nice piece. And so because brown is so popular right now, it is definitely in. And this is just a really pretty piece for maybe some of those chilly days. Or again, if you work in an office that has the AC running full blast. I don't know about you guys, but in midsummer, when it's 89 degrees out, you're burning up outside, but you go inside buildings and they have the AC jacked up and you absolutely freeze to death. And I know some people work in spaces where it's really cold inside. So if you're wearing a super cute tank top or something, you could throw this on or whatever you want to do, or a cardigan or whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to provide that as an option. So that was that one store. Now let's move on to the next store. Okay, so this was one of the pieces that I picked up at the store that I was just talking about. I'm just going to go ahead. No, I'm going to do that one last. I'm going to do it last. I'm going to keep to my word. I'm going to keep to my word. All right, so the next store that I went to, my regular St. Vincent's. This is Chico's size 2. Chico's has been selling for me. I'm super excited. Chico's Talbots has been selling. J. Crew's been selling. So yeah, this is a really pretty blue paisley print top, and it has this the tie that comes around the front of the neck, and this is it's got, see that detail? It's all over the shirt, and then it's got this beautiful open bell sleeve. This is just so pretty. It's so elegant. It's got the cut slit open sleeve right there. And this is just so pretty. I picked this up It also has that print at the very bottom. Sorry, I got a message and I was wondering what it was. I paid $4.75 for this one. It does have the V-neck in the front. My understanding is I've been looking at a lot of really nice clothing that, like, obviously most of us aren't going to dress like Princess Catherine. But she wears those blouses with the bow tie. You even sometimes see pictures pop up of President Trump's wife. She wears blouses with the bow ties. Sometimes you see other people who are like, high end. They make good money. They're wearing the blouses with the bow ties. I think that's kind of coming back. It's becoming popular. So I wanted to take a gamble on this on top of the beautiful print on it and see how it does. So anyway, that's why I grabbed that one. And we will see how it does. Okay, we're diving into some more really great stuff, you guys. I found this. And this is, okay, where's the tag? Okay, I don't typically pick a White House Black Market, but like we've said before, it's not always about the brand, right? This is a size extra small, but it's 100% silk. And it's this beautiful silk top with this beautiful floral and the gathered waistline. It's got gathered sleeves. This is just so pretty. So perfect again for workwear. And it's an extra small for those other gals who have the smaller sizes. It does have a keyhole in the front with a tie off. So I'm taking a gamble on this one. And I paid, how much did I pay for this one? $4.75. Okay, this is at the regular Clifton St. Vincent's. Okay. All right, and then I picked up at this is all from the same store. Oh, I knew I bruised that. Okay, sorry, I was looking at my finger. I smacked it on a piece of wood coming in here. Okay, this is a Chico size one, so it's a size large. This is very pretty. It has this kind of a sleeve, so kind of like a bat wing sleeve, but not. It's got this just really pretty, that ribbed texturing again. And it's kind of a little bit of a longer line. And then it has like the cut down. And then see how it V's off down here. This is the bottom of it. So, and another really, really pretty piece. Again, perfect for this time of year. I paid just $3.75 for this one. So lots of great cardigan pieces. Okay. And then next up is Chico's again. This one is a size 1, US size 8. So this is, oh, maybe that is a medium. This says 1 is a medium. It's a size 8. Now this one I picked up because I do believe it's 100% linen. I have definitely gotten to the point where whether it's linen or linen blend, I'm definitely noticing the fabric, and I'm trying to get that good with silk also. This was, yep, 100% linen. So beautiful, size medium, Chico's top. Again, great for workwear or even just casual wear. It has this sleeve, and then the buttons look like this. It's just super cute, and this blue is just stunning, absolutely stunning. I love this blue. If this was my size, I wouldn't be tempted to keep it because those sleeves are too short for me. I have long arms, but I absolutely love that color. Okay, let's keep going because we do still have a few things. I don't want to keep you all too long. This is True Luxe jeans. Again, I wasn't really focused so much on the brand. This is a size large. I love it when they're size larges. But guys, look at how cute this top is. It's got that cheetah print, but it's in like this sea green. It's a button up. And it's got these super cute, it's got the slit on the sleeves again. And it's got this little bow here. And then you do have the button to roll up. And this is just so cute. And I'm pretty sure it has pockets on the front as well. And this one was cotton blend, or cotton. So I thought I would take a gamble on this. Again, $3.75 for this one. I just think that this is just so pretty. I love the color of this. And it feels just really nice. It does have, like I said, the pockets. And also, it's got cheetah print. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it also has this really cool detailing all the way down in stripes on top of the cheetah print. It's kind of like a lacing detail. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's all throughout this top. So this is just a really pretty top. Very elegant, very chic. Okay, we're going to keep moving along. Have some more good pieces at the bottom. This is Pure Jill size extra large. Paid $4.75 for this one, and it is very comfy. It's got that velvety texture to it. It's got the front kangaroo pocket there with the drawstring on the front here. And this is just a very cute, neutral little piece for casual wear. Some ladies like to wear the pretty blouses and tops, and some people prefer the lagging look of this just really relaxed casual items. So we're trying to do a mix for everybody, right? All right, so I was with my grandson. We just finished looking at the dresses, and I looked over at the skirts. Now, guys, I do not typically buy skirts. They just do not do well. However, I looked at one skirt, and I'm really trying to be feeling out more for like silks and stuff, right? And I thought, that kind of looks like it could be a silk. So I looked over it, and not only was that one a silk, but I also found some other, like between silk, silk blend, some wool blend skirts that are just beautiful. And this one is an Ann Taylor, it's a size 6. And this is so, so adorable. And I'm going to share with you the fabric. This one was 44% wool and 35% silk, and then some polyester and then spandex. Could not believe that. So we definitely grabbed this. I'm super excited to see how this does. And we paid, like I said, $5.75 for that one. So I will probably run some comps. I did look up comps on things like that, but I looked at quite a few comps that day, and I don't remember what I saw on that. But I'm probably going to try and list that for at least $25 because it is a silk, maybe like $29, and then see how it does for the first month or so if it gets a lot of interest. And then if not, we'll bring it back down somewhere. But $6, even if I sold it for $15, $18, I'm still doubling my money moving on, right? So, and it's such a great quality. I don't find a lot of soft surroundings. I found this one. And this is a gorgeous pink velvet floral top. And it does have like the faux neckline here. And then here, I didn't even see this until I was checking out. It's got these beautiful cuffs here with these rhinestones on it. This is just stunning. So, so pretty. So we grabbed that. I'm so excited to list that. Okay. And then I found more Chicos, a size 2. So this is a large. And this one is 65% linen and then viscose. And it's this really pretty wrap with sleeves on it. It's got that waterfall detail at the bottom, and it's got kind of like this cool Aztec detail on the back, and just beautiful sleeves. And we paid $4.75 for that one. I'm trying to get through this video because I do want to get downstairs. My grandson is watching his favorite show, so I don't want to leave him for too long. My son's with him too, but anyway, I do not want to be gone too long. This is Ann Taylor, and this is a size 8. Now, it's not Ann Taylor factory. You guys can tell the difference between factory, because what I've been hearing from other people who sell Ann Taylor and like loft and stuff is when it's factory, they don't typically do the quality fabrics. Like we all know, like you don't typically see like Knox Rose doing quality fabrics or, you know, brands like that. They're typically different brands. And so I'm careful with that. Like factory, this would probably not have been the blend that it is. But this one was... trying to read it. Okay, 70% wool and 30% rabbit hair. So yeah, I picked this up. And look at the back of this. How gorgeous is that hemline? So 70% wool and 30% rabbit hair. And again, we paid $4.75 for that one. Very, very exciting. Size medium on that. Okay, we're going to keep going along. This is a style-based piece. Now, when I actually looked up like pieces like this on Poshmark, I'm not sure how much this will go for, but this is just gorgeous. It is vintage, and you can always tell when it's vintage. This is all embroidered. It does have a tie that comes around back, and I did double check to make sure the tie wasn't ripped out. And this is it's a fabric tag, and it is made in USA, and it is polyester and acetate. But because of what it is, I wanted to get it, and I think the price on this was actually very cheap. $7.75 for this, and it is a long line. So this is definitely like an evening piece. Very, very beautiful. Again, this, oh, guys, Okay, I think I turned you guys off accidentally. So this is all embroidered. Hopefully I didn't just cut that out. It does have a back zip. And again, I did double check to make sure that these weren't ripped out, because sometimes on these dresses, like the seam here can be ripped out. The seam here can be ripped out. Sometimes if it has a split, the slit at the bottom, double check the very top of the slit so it's not pulled and torn at the slit. I've had that happen before. But this one's in really good condition. I'm very excited to see how that does. All right, we have a few more pieces, and then I need to get back downstairs. We have my son who stays with us. He is so good with the grandkids. I mean, they get along so well, and he just loves being around them. Argentine, I looked this particular brand up, and this does very well vintage on Poshmark. I paid $7.75 for this, and this was one of the first pieces I found, 100% silk. And it does have the shoulder pads. It's just, this is a great piece. It's got the cuff sleeves here. I don't know if you can see the detail. There you go. You can see the detail all throughout the dress. It does have a belt. And I did make sure that the belt isn't all chewed up. It's still in really good condition. It does still have the straps on it. And it's a pleated skirt. Pleats are doing very well right now again. That's another thing I've been noticing after watching one of the gals that I follow on YouTube. She does a lot of vintage pieces as well as modern. And her vintage pieces, she says right now, pleats are definitely in. And you see Melanie Trump, I think that's her name, Melanie Trump and Princess Kate, they wear a lot of pleated skirts and dresses. Definitely very, very in right now. So I'm very excited to see how that does. All right. Here we go. I did grab this one. This is another flying tomato. This is a romper. I only paid $4.75 for this. This was in the dresses. Only paid $4.75 for this. It is a green romper, and it's got this really great, again, embroidery detail there and down here on the bottom. Very, very cute. Again, it is a romper, or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a mini skirt. Oh, it's a mini skirt, which I think is even better. I think I have a hard time selling rompers. This is a mini skirt, so this would be even cute for like a prom or a dance or something. But yeah, super fun, and it is very lightweight. Let's double check the fabric on this one. So, might even be up top. I always go looking down below for the fabric tag, and oftentimes I find them up top. All right, this one is polyester, so it just feels like a nice polyester. So anyway, that's that piece. Let's move on. Okay, this is one of the last pieces that I found before the good piece. This was another piece that I found with the skirts when I was talking about the skirts. Again, not Ann Taylor factory. This is Ann Taylor. And this one was also 100% silk. It's this beautiful retro squared. This is the print. Back zipper, little mini skirt for workwear. So cute. So, so cute. And again, I only paid $4.75 for this. 100% silk. So there's that piece. So guys, some great silk pieces. I'm super excited. I think I found like two 100% silk pieces and then one that was a silk blend or something. Just really good. All right, I picked this up. I am careful with this brand. Guys, this piece is gorgeous. It's a size 2X. And look at this. Oh my God, I almost wish this was my size. This is so, so pretty. Look at that floral detail. And it's got a popcorn detail all over with the flowers. This is so beautiful. Talk about springy. And it's a longer shirt, size 2X. This, I love the purples and blues on this with the green and then the popcorn texture. This is just so pretty. Kind of gives you an idea. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love these colors. And this is, again, a size 2X. Such a great size. And I have some in my throat again. 100% cotton. So I did not leave that behind. I definitely grabbed that. All right, drum roll. I'm making a big deal. I never run into this. I think I ran into this once when I first started sourcing at this thrift store. And I actually picked up this brand, not knowing it was this brand. And when I got home, it was this long dress, I think it was, but it didn't have the lining inside of it. I got it home and I did a Google picture on it to try and figure out what it was. It was a Johnny Was dress without the lining. That's the only time I've ever found this. So here we go. Johnny Was. I Google lensed this just to make sure, and sure enough, it popped up. Being sold. Johnny Was workshop top dress. This is so cute. It's a peach plaid with this gorgeous embroidery all over the neckline. In the back here. This is just so pretty. And then it's got a bell sleeve with embroidery on the sleeve and all around. It's just so, so pretty. I love the peach colorway. One of the colors that I really enjoy is peach. It's great fabric, and this is just stunning. So I found Johnny Was in the thrift store. I could not believe this. And it's a great size. It's a size large. So that is the last piece that I picked up at the first store that I went to. And I could not believe it because there was like 3 or 4 older ladies, probably like in their 70s, maybe 70s, maybe even early 80s. And they were going down this rack looking at stuff. And I waited until they were all done because it was kind of busy. So we went over to another rack. And when they were all done, I went back through. And this was just sitting right there amongst some other shirts at the end of a rack. And I thought, I can't believe they just walked right by this and didn't grab it. So thank you, Lord, that they didn't grab it. It was mine. All right, guys, that is the haul for this time around. I will probably be sourcing again, maybe Sunday. So I'll be doing, anytime I do sourcing, I'm definitely trying to bring you guys hauls. Again, I'm sorry, my throat's getting dry. But I do need to get going. So thank you guys so much for joining me. And I so appreciate every single one of you. I'm looking forward to kind of being back with you a little bit. I'm going to get this posted probably for sure next week because hauls are pretty easy for me to edit compared to some of the other videos. It does take time, more time to edit those other ones. But these are actually pretty basic unless I put comps up. And because I want to just get it out to you, I may not do comps. If I have time, I'll do some comps. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. As always, be productive. Let me show off this piece to everybody for the last time before we head out. Johnny Was. I hope you guys are blessed with your pickings, blessed with your sales. We will see you all. I keep kicking the stand. I'm so sorry. We will see you all next time.